Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and this is my Let's Play of Sky Factory 3. Sky Factory 3. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. I'm playing the Sky Factory 3s yet again. I think this is probably episode 11. That's what my head is telling me. And what have I done today? Not today. Well, I guess it was today. What have I done between videos? I did fancy wand. This wand's awesome. The teleportation wand. Yeah, basically you can aim at any block. Like I can go to leaves on that tree. Boop. Oh, doesn't go all the way. Boop. Or boop. But yeah, it uses experience. That's the only downside of this thing. What did I do between videos? I put a blaze spawner inside my farm. So I actually have blaze spawner in there, and I am actually getting rods now. So the only problem with it is I have to be close by for them to spawn because it actually is a vanilla spawner. So not a big deal, but it is proximity based. So if you're gonna use one of those vanilla spawners in there, just make sure you AFK somewhere nearby. Outside of that, I think the only other thing I did was I opened up. I upgraded all my bags to legendary. Ooh, I have one, and I opened them all. Mana Pearl, Golden Apple, Chance Cube. And, yeah, so the legendaries, what do they give you? I'll just show you the stuff you got you. I got some, they have a pretty small loot list, so I'll give you a quick show. So I got some of those, not going to use them. I got a couple Supremium apples. I didn't get a single one of these. I got some Wither Skulls, I got Mana Steel, I got that. I opened 45 of these, by the way. I got some Manolin, Golden Apples. I got some of these. I got like 3 of these. I don't even know what they do. I'm going to have to check them out. I got some magic beans. I used them all except for one. I'm going to show you one of those in a second. I got a bunch of ectatics. I got a good amount of draconium too. And tons of diamond armor that I just sieved down for diamonds. I didn't see any point to showing you those. How enjoyable is it to watch someone open up bags, especially with such a small loot list. So, one of these beans. Plant them. And look at it go. Look at that. Yeah. Jack and the Beanstalk, big time. Where's my pick? Gonna need that. There we go. Anyway, they built a giant beanstalk, and at the top is a bean pod. What's inside the bean pod? Stuff. You'll see here in a second. Just little treasures. Just little treasures, little bonuses. Nothing wonderful, I don't think. But boop. So what did we get? Got some 10 gold, 15 iron, an emerald, some regular beans, which I haven't tried yet actually, and diamonds. I'm guessing the regular ones are just smaller versions, probably with less rewards. But yeah, pretty neat. And to get rid of it, and if you don't have a jetpack, you can just climb this. I was kind of hoping there'd be a giant at the top, but nope, not at all. But yeah, cool little addition, just a random thing they thrown in, and be good early on to get some stuffs. So yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. So what are we gonna do today? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get into farming. We're gonna get into farming. I'm gonna throw that stuff in there. I don't need that. I got my blaze rods. I actually want to make. I grabbed those blaze rods on purpose, cause no, wrong ender chest. Do not make that ender chest. It is useless. I'm gonna make these ender chest. And what do I need in the center of them? I forget. I don't have chest. I know I have some on my mob farm, but I don't care. Okay, and before long I'll be able to bring all of that mob farm stuff using ender chest, so that's the thing too. So boop boop. Why'd I only get one? Oh, because the rest of my things are on me. Boop. There we go. That'll give us 2 ender chest. We're also going to need the farming station. We're going to use the Ender IO farming station. I think I got most of the stuff. I probably don't have these. So boop boop. And I definitely don't have this, but I probably have all the stuff. Yep. And I probably need a hoe. Boop. And there we go. Farming station. What else are we going to need? I know we got these in here, so we're going to use them. I got these from the artifact bags. You're not going to be able to just get them out of artifact bags anymore because they were removed from the game. but they're actually pretty easy to make. So to make them, first you need one of these growth crystals, and yeah, compressed bone blocks. All it is 9 bones. So these are 9 bones, 4 iron, and a block of redstone. So that's all you need for the base. And to make the rest is just 4 obsidian, 2 buckets, and a sea lantern. And the easiest way, I believe, to make this is actually the reconstructor. I haven't made this yet, but this is actually, let me see here, reconstructor. Reconstructor is actually pretty cheap. So 4 iron, 4 redstone, and then 4 iron and a black quartz, which is just a cooked down, oh, no, what is it? I thought it was just cooked down quartz. What? It's not in the, not a chance that's in the flint stiffen mesh. I don't think I got any of that. I thought you could cook that down. I'm almost positive the black quartz, let's look up black quartz, is actually just cooked down quartz. Or it's right there. Black quartz. Oh, I guess you gotta sieve it. Well then, compress, or from compressed soul sand. Either way, it's not that hard to get, so I don't think I got a drop of that. But I don't think I did. Oh, it's soul sand. Okay, you just need to sieve soul sand. I was thinking it was regular sand. That's not a big deal. I did sieve soul sand, just not on that mesh. I was doing it to get the gas tiers. I figured that was a better bonus, but now that I look at that, it would have been a reason. I am going to get into that mod pretty soon, but I just haven't yet. So, I'm going to use these. What else do I need? I think I need, I don't know what I need. I already cooked down the stuff I need for it. So this is flux. The flux is the recipe for it. It's just redstone cooked in a furnace. And what we need that for is we're going to make, what are they called? We need a flux point. So we're going to need some of these flux cores. Boop, boop. Oh. What was the, on the outside of that? Out of that? Oh, helps if I put the flux in, right? There you go. Boop. And dip. And boop. And boop. There we go. That should do that. And then we'll just make a flux point, I guess. Flux point. And we also need a flux plug. Plug. There we go. Boop. What do I need for that? Flux block. There we go. So the flux block was just more quartz and more of these flux cores. That's why I made some extra cores. There we go. Bam. What else do we need? We need quite a bit of stuff. Fertilized dirt. Fertilized dirt. How much do I need? I have a ton of this. Oh yeah, the manure. Oh well. We'll work with that much for now. That'll probably, I did a little bit, but that won't finish the farm yet, but it'll get it started. And that's all we really need right now. That's ooh, there we go. I've been that's what I've been saving this manure for. So that is the thing. Bam. Bam. Make a few more. I think I would need like 255 to finish off the farm. That is the only thing. What's an What is an I have no idea what an is, but apparently I'm searching for it. Here we go. Okay, so do I have a wand on me? Is that a wand? That's a shovel. Why do I have a shovel? I don't need shovel. I need wand. I don't see a wand. So let's just make a wand. Oop. I need to make one of these unbreakable wands at one point, but I am not going to do that right this second. I don't want to get into something else that's going to cause me trouble. So, let's get some of this dirt out. Boop. And this will probably only do about half the farm, but that, like I said, that doesn't matter right now. There we go. Over half. And do I have torches? Yes, I do. Because I don't want that to become a problem right off the start. So there we go. Any spawn spots? 1. There we go. And the farming station. The farming station is going to go in the middle. So this is a 15 by 15, mind you. And I'm going to update it and upgrade it with one of the octadic processors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should go right there. What else do we need? We're going to need... Going brain dead. Help me. Why won't you people help me? I'm going to need a bunch of hoes. And I'm going to need a hoe. Do I have a hoe? I don't have a hoe. Let's make us some hoes. We need all the hoes. Oh, I did have one. It's a good thing I made another one. Let's make several. Because we are definitely going to need them. Yeah. Good. And there's something else I was thinking I was going to need. Hey, pig. You googly-eyed pig. Oh yeah, the octadic. So the reason for the octadic, I think by default, I'm not sure the default size. It's not very big. It's like 3 by 3 or something for the farm. Might be a little more than that. I'm typing farm now because I'm talking about farms. I got 15 octadics from those bags. That is ridiculous. But yeah, this will make it a 15 by 15. So, bam. It also makes it a power monster, but that's something else we'll deal with at a different time. And I should have set this up before because these growth crystals, they work on a 9 by 9 farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, why did I go up that way once? So 9. So let's treat it like it's a... What is half? Half would be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put them 4 in. I lost it. I'm gonna need a bucket. Bucket. And let's see here. Bucket. I guess I could do it that way. I miss the old ones. The old farmers, the harvesters. They worked really well, but this will work too. Boop. And yes, some people are going to say, some of the veterans are going to try to say that you do not need a water source. Well, actually, I'm not going to need a water source. Let's restate that because of the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually use this as the water source. So this, because these actually, because it is a level 2, are also can be used as a water source and growth crystal in a 9 by 9 farm, but they have to be at the ground level. That's the main thing. So that's why I threw that there. I was thinking that it was the base level. If it's a base level one, I believe it has to go underneath, and it doesn't count as a water source. But people are going to argue because the old ones, the old farming stations, used to work as a farming, would totally manage the land and count as a water source. But your stuff will actually grow faster with this, so something you got to think of. We got to make seeds. Seeds. I don't need to make them. I get tons from whatchamacallit, tier 1 bags. I got those way long time ago. But I should show you the seeds. The Inferium seeds. Here you go. If you haven't got any from the bags, which you should, because they're tier 1s and they're really easy to get. So let's see here. There you go. Oh no, I guess they're from the rares. I was wrong. But you should still get them because the loot list from the rare is not that large. It's actually pretty small, which really ups your chance. You can get up to 6. So that's the thing. We're going to place these down. And we're not going to use a pick because a pick isn't going to be very helpful at all. Oh, I'm just going to do a 3 by 3 of these now anyway. I don't even know why I grabbed that many seeds. Because I am going to switch over to other seeds. With these growth crystals, you aren't going to need very much of these seeds. I mean, you might early on. You might need a bunch of these seeds early on, but I mean, I've already got another like. Let's take a look from the mob farm. If you build a good mob farm, I have 123 stacks of 64. So, yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. That is a lot of seeds. You shut up. Anyway, as you can see, because of this gross crystals here, 4 of these have already fully grown. So, just give you an idea of just how quick this is going to be. How should I do this? Plug in the power. That was the whole point of these plugs. I'm being a little spastic. Doesn't matter. We're going to plug this in here. And I should have a network. Yes, I should. Plug this in here. Just going to plug it into my power source. If it was I could plug it into a generator if that's what you're doing. But I have these capacitors, or I could have plugged it directly into the solar. Like I said, what this is an access point for wireless power. That is the whole point of flux plugs. This Flux Networks mod, not many people know about it yet. So these things are amazing. So these are like easy, super easy wireless power. Definitely check these out. These things are amazing. Anyway, ramble off. For now, I'm just going to connect this to get hooked up. I'm probably going to put this underneath later on, but I just want to get working right now. So the RF isn't going. Should be able to just choose the network. And there you go. It's filling up with power. Just like that. And that should, if we watch it for a few seconds, start farming those. And it wants seeds. So we'll give it a couple backup seeds. Oh, it needs a hoe. Was the whole point of the chest. I'm gonna, oh, we've got 3 of them. I'm gonna come here though, and I'm going to go to, what's it called? Chest? Any kind of chest. So I will set this up differently, but I just want to have an easy way to feed in the hose for now. So I'll be able to clean this up real easy. Let's do pull from that side. Oh, we'll take that out. And we'll just throw some hose in there for now. Because this thing is going to go through a lot of hose. Not yet, but later on. Going to have to set up some sort of auto crafting. Because these growth accelerators are insane. And I'm actually going to speed this up a lot more using other mods later on. But for right now, yeah, these things are crazy. No, for the next part of this, I'm going to throw that there. And we're going to set that to block that. And seeds. I don't need many of those. I'm going to need some of them for crafting anyway. Oh yeah, you don't do it like that. I thought you could drop the seeds in there. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Doing it wrong. There we go. Then I can lock it, right? And that would be the wrong area. I actually want to leave that unlocked, don't I? That's right. So it doesn't need seeds. I keep thinking, I'm thinking wrong. Okay, there's no point for me to put seeds in there. Give me you. Because I'm going to keep that at 3x3, so I didn't need backup seeds. And because this is mystical agriculture, there's no reason to break the plant. So you never get bonus seeds. You have to craft every seed you get or find them from those loot bags. Yeah, there's no reason ever to change the seeds on these because it'll just harvest. So let's not worry about that. I don't know why I put that there. That just sucked them all in. We just talked about this. Anyway, so there you go. That's going. That's already working. And I just need to set that to push. We're going to set that to push. No, push? No. What? Why isn't it? Push? There we go. There we go. We've already gotten 24 Inferium, and that's only been running a couple minutes, so that's going to pile up really quick. So, the next part of this. What's the best way to do this? Maybe, can I make it face me? Yes. So we're also going to need an importer. Is the importer? Yeah, importer. So, we got the cable. I made a bunch of these printed silicon. I made a full stack because I knew I was going to be going through them a lot. So I'm going to need to smelt a gold, and I'm going to need 1 quartz. Okay, let's grab gold. Actually, I might have one of those. No, I don't. I think I did at one point, and I threw it off a ledge because I'm brilliant. And it was clogging out my inventory, but mostly I'm brilliant. There we go. Got tons of this. I'm going to grab all this. I'm just making tons of stone for when I finally do expand my base. I'm good to go. So that is the thing. There we go. And I am going to change this around. This is just to get it up and running and, you know what I mean, get the full concept, the full idea. Make sure everything's working right. And I'll organize it a little better later on. There we go. There's 2 of those. So we're going to need silicon. Then we need 2 of these. It was also redstone, right? So, oopsie. That, and no. Where'd my redstone go? I confused. That should make 1. Yep. And an importer. The other one is just a quartz, right? Still good, decent amount of quartz. The other one, I should be able to just take in here. Clear the crafting grid. Put that there. Where's my quartz? There it is. What? 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 Sorry, I have a moment. Let me see here. Destruction core. Yeah, it is. Do they have to be side by side? Do they have to be here? What am I missing? Basic processor. Oh, that's why. So I need it printed. Oh no, it's a double stepper. That's what they got me from. I need to do a full stack of that iron too. I'm gonna have to get iron soon because I am gonna need that stuff later on. So I might as well just get a jump on it. Need 1 for right now. Let's come here, grab this. Give me 1 processor. Give me these. There we go. Basic processor. And look at the recipe one more time because I can never remember a recipe for longer than 13 seconds. I have the memory of a goldfish. Yep. Need this, that. That there. Put that there. Put that there. Right. And then this and that. Okay, we're good. We are good. And this is all actually almost done. I mean, it's pretty much just showing you the base level of automating your farm and just how easy it is. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, easy to do, fun for the whole family. See here, importer. Bam, bam, bada bing, bada boom. Importer, bam. Yep. And I'll probably have to upgrade this at some point, but I'm not going to right now. So just stick that there, and it should start pulling it out. Yes, it is. And if you watch here, well, you can't watch. You're not going to see that number go up because I already have 2,700 in there. But it is pulling it out, and not very fast. I am going to have to do some speed upgrades. So at a refined, I'll just show you those because they're not that bad. Where are they? Speed, fortune, boo, potential, stack. This is one, which is really good. I'll probably do a couple of the speed upgrades, and then the stack. The stack makes it so it's, you know, larger sized amounts at a time, and the best setup seems to be, from what I've seen, is about 3 speeds and 1 stack upgrade. And I'll give you about the maximum speed to pull out of these. It is keep it up, but as my farm grows, because like this next 3x3, I'm probably going to set up for redstone. So once I have redstone here, there's going to be more stuff coming in, and a harder time for that thing to keep up. And every 9x9 in here is going to be another grouping of seeds. So have to keep that in mind. Let's get that out of here. Why are you doing that? Stop that. Didn't even have seeds. Give me the seeds. You can't be trusted. Okay. Anyway, I think that's everything. That went pretty smooth. So yeah, we've got a working station. I'm gonna put this plug probably underneath and plug the power into the bottom. Outside of that, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of hose for now and just put them in the system. At some point, I will set up auto crafting for this, so it automatically feeds it hose. It doesn't feed it hose; it'll automatically pull hose. But I'm not going to do that right now. I don't think it's necessary. I could sit there and make 30 hose and not worry about it. But this is going to burn through hose fairly quickly once I have it full. Because as you can see, these things grow at a ridiculous rate. This block, as far as I'm concerned, is overpowered in this game. And I think it needs a nerf. I think this needs a nerf because mystical agriculture is actually ridiculously powerful. And yeah, that's the thing. In between videos, I'm probably going to do... I'm going to do redstone and iron seeds for sure. I'm going to do those two for sure because they are my two biggest need things. So I'm always needing redstone and I'm always needing iron. So I'm going to get those going so I have a constant supply coming in. Outside of that, I don't think I'm going to do much. I think I'm going to set up an area for Botania because I think Botania is what I'm going to do next episode. I'm going to jump straight into Botania and yeah. I'll show you what I'm going to do in between video because it's not a big deal, but it needs to be done. Redstone. So redstone seeds needs Inferium. It's a tier 3 seed. Just to show you how these work. So you need tier 2 crafting seed, which means tier 1 crafting seed, which means base crafting seed. So to make the actual seeds, so other than these base ones, so these are like your main thing, the Inferium crop, and it goes up from there. But to make the actual resource crops actually takes those crafting seeds. And crafting seeds are made completely different. So you need prosperity shards, which I believe you get from sand, is it? Yes. Sand in there. And you also get it from diamond. They're both sand. So flint, no, iron or diamond meshes give you prosperity shards. I have a ton of them, so that's not a problem. And you just take them and boop boop. You just make that boop boop sound. That's all you have to do. So you can make your tier 1 one very easily. So you can just take the base level ones and use the base crafting seed with a regular seed. And there you go, get tier 1s. To get the tier 2, you need Prudentium. And how do you make those? You need to make an infusion crystal. To make the infusion crystal, 4 of the base level ones, and 4 prosperities and a diamond. Not hard. Just need to know it's here. And that's good for 1,000 things. So you can change 1,000. You can do this recipe basically 1,000 times. Do this recipe 1,000 times, etc., etc. You can get a master one of those, but it's pretty expensive. The infusions. The master infusion is this. And yeah, so you need another star, 4 of the top level essence, and epic bacon. Which once you get into Botania, this is actually pretty easy. You can actually make the dyes. I'm pretty sure you can change a flower into another flower, which is what I'm banking on to get in the roots, because otherwise getting the roots is going to be painful. Yeah. So I'm going to make the redstone seed. I'm going to make the iron seed. The iron seed's actually a joke, I think. Iron seedy. Iron seed. Bam. No, I guess it's still tier 3. So, yeah. So I'm going to have to do this. Then I'm going to have to do this. Well, it'll be in the opposite. I'll do this. Then I'll do this. Then I'll do this. That'll get me my crafting seed. And once you have your crafting seed, just 4 of those and bam. You were done. Simple as that. It's just multi-stage. So it's just the process and repetitiveness. If you've never used these 2 before, these 3 little buttons, you can actually hit them with a piece of dye and create different channels. So if you want to say this one, I always set my white as my main one feeding into my storage system. But if I say I don't want to send stuff here and I want to send it to a chest that's over there, instead of there, I could take like a black dye and color this first button. As long as that one over there has a black dye on the first button. It'll send items from there to it. So you can link them up that way. It basically just sets channels. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm just babbling now. I'm just running my mouth. Oh, I'm gonna run my mouth a little more. This. I didn't really explain this. Yeah. So this can be used to shear leaves. That's why there's shear there. There's an axe. These can be used to cut down trees. You also can set up auto bone meal, and I believe the other one's for floral fertilizer for magical crops. Not magical crops. For Botania. I think that's that fertilizer anyway. I'd have to look it up. Yeah. And this, southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast. Basically, just the areas. So I can set one area, just if I wanted to, I could put a ton of seeds in there, and it would just plant those seeds in that area all the time. And that's more for, say, the plants or vanilla plants that have to be broken to be harvested. These, as I said, they don't need to be broken. They just automatically, boom, seed's still there, right? So they never have to be replanted. So they do, once you have the seeds in, you don't need it. You can also do it like I'm doing here, with ones like this that don't have to be replanted. If they can be harvested without the seed actually popping, then you can do this. Otherwise, the best this could do is 4 areas, which isn't bad, but it's all good. You can also lock these too. Basically, that just makes it so nothing else can go there, and it won't pull. Nothing else can pull the seeds out. So that is the thing too. Anyway, that is it. I think you learned wireless power, farming stations, ender chest, and yeah, I think that's it. And importing items into your refined storage system, really easy. This is amazing. This wireless power. This is new. In 2.5, wireless power was a pain in the butt, but it is super easy in Sky Factory 3. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm babbling. I'm running on. This video is probably starting to get long, and if you like this video, please leave a like. Please. No, I won't beg. But yeah, leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, don't hit a like. If you did like it, hit that like, please. And if you really liked it, if you really enjoyed it and want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button. That way, you know, you get notified when I have a new video, right? You get the heads up. And yeah, that's everything. So you guys all have a good one. I always wish everyone to have a good one. It's kind of my thing. I just tell everyone, have a good one. Don't have a bad one. And if you are having a bad one, just stop and just, you know, go and do something that's going to let you have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good night, whatever it may be. And I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. Bye.